Wait a minute now. I had to come live on this. And, most times I know it's just be YouTube. Most times I know it just be YouTube. And most of the time it just be entertainment. But what I don't understand about this situation right here, right, is that if that situation was true of what you said, Kwame, about Kevlo being touched, then why would you being family even expose that? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I don't get that. I just don't get that. That part I don't understand. Now I understand the back and forth and you know, y'all, I mean, the family part I don't get as far as being on YouTube talking about it. I never understood it. That's why I never would talk about it. Bro, that is a serious situation for a young man at a certain age that don't have the faculties about himself to be able to defend himself from an adult to touch him, and you're ridiculing that on YouTube? Oh my gosh. So that's what it came to, right? So is that what it came to? Can somebody up in the chat please let me know if you can hear what I'm saying? The 7 people that's up in here, can y'all let somebody somebody let me know in the chat that you can hear me? Okay. Now, I'm gonna say this. Okay, no cap. I got to say this. I don't condone to anybody sitting up here condoning a young man at a tender age getting molested by a grown adult. I don't condone that at all. And what I really can't condone is that if you actually knew about something like that and you didn't speak up about it. How is it that you can know about a situation like that and don't speak up about it? Can I ask anybody up in the chat that question? Especially a family member. How is it that you don't speak up about that? What up with it, Prime Time B? Like, is this what it came to on YouTube, that you sit up and air out dirty secrets of the family? Now, again, if I'm being honest about situations, everybody got a dark secret in their family that you wouldn't want nobody to know. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to buy into what you saying, Kwame, about Kevlo being touched as a little boy? I'm supposed to buy into that shit. Man, come on, man. What type of entertainment is that, ladies and gentlemen? I just want to ask the audience, what type of entertainment is that? This is so wrong. on all levels, ladies and gentlemen. This is so wrong. I hate that they spat has to be on YouTube and everybody got to know certain things that they shouldn't have to know. I mean, the shit is really getting out of hand. And if don't nobody else say nothing about it, I will. It's getting out of hand. This is too much. I don't know what's true. I don't know what ain't true. I mean, nor do I give a fuck. I mean, I'd rather not even hear about at one point allegedly if Kevlo actually been touched. Now I heard Kevlo, I heard you say that never happened. But for Kwame to even put that energy on out here, oh my gosh, man. To put that type of energy on out here, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, that is beyond me. So is that serious to get a fucking check? To get a YouTube AdSense check? Mr. FYB, all is truly well, Law. So is that fucking serious? Man, hold on, man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here on the west side. I'm on the 800 block of Springfield. Bro, Melly, this shit is beyond me. And I want to put a disclaimer. I ain't got no fake ass outrage about the back and forth. What I have an outrage about is for Kwame to put that type of energy on out here on his own cousin, blood. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do better. This ain't it. No, this ain't it. No. I'm sorry. This ain't it. I don't get it. You sitting up here talking about Kevlo. You put that energy on out here to do all that to your own flesh and blood. But then you're not thinking to yourself, well, if you put that type of information on out there, Kwame, well then why is it that it took him to make you mad on YouTube for you to put that on out there, but you didn't speak about this dumb shit because, hey, didn't that happen to you? See, that's why I'm getting confused at. If that type of thing happened to you, then why would you want to put it on out there and make this shit, man? Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop. Stop. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous, man. All for some fucking cash apps. And for validation from strangers that you don't even know on this app? For real? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And motherfuckers want me to give my opinion of, man, come on, man. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. No, and look, the part that I'm outraged about is that if this is all true, what Kwame is saying up out his mouth about Kevlo, and you knew about all this and you never spoke up on his behalf because he was too little to defend for himself, you his older cousin. But it takes a bullshitting argument on YouTube for you to come out and say some shit like that about your own fucking cousin? Man, come on, man. And you got motherfuckers that find that shit entertaining. I swear for living Christ on everything I love, I don't find none of that shit entertaining at all. It's all sad. The fuck? No, that shit's sad, ladies and gentlemen. And so I won't, tilt a certain line about this shit. To each his own who feels that type of content is entertainment, but I'm just speaking on my behalf. That type of entertainment and type of content is not entertainment, in my own opinion. But to each his own that feels like that shit is funny. No, damn all that. There ain't nothing about that situation is funny. It's supposed to be laughed at. But guess what? You got these motherfuckers in this sector that's gonna laugh at that shit and they ain't gonna give a fuck. Cause you know why? They don't give a fuck because it ain't their family. Man, look here. Again, and people want my take on it. I feel like it ain't even no place on the internet for that type of behavior in the first place. But guess what? You got freedom of speech. So I can't say too much of shit because guess what? It's gonna still happen no matter what the fuck my opinion is. What up with it, Keon 29? Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about my goddamn opinion. And I know that already, but that don't still mean that I don't have a right to give it. What up with it, EV? I see you up in the building, man. This shit is just shameful, man. It's just shameful. And I wish we didn't have to look and see all of this old dumb shit that's going on right now. It's shameful as fuck. The fuck? We bringing in 2025 on bullshit like that? Well, let me rephrase. I ain't bringing in 2025 on no type of bullshit like that. That's they cross to bear. But in my opinion, all of this sitting up talking about family and talking about deep secrets, if it's true or if it ain't true, that shit ain't cool on no level. That shit ain't cool, man. And shit, I ain't gonna sit up here and say shame on Kwame or it's shame on all parties in the family that's involved. Cause somebody gotta be the bigger person and stop talking about that shit and leave well enough alone. It's some silly ass bullshitting thing called pride. A motherfucker just can't drop it for nothing. Can't leave well enough alone. The fuck? Pride gonna get a motherfucker in the way of just leaving it the fuck alone. Family members that ain't even a part of nothing that goes on YouTube got to be involved with this old dumb shit. Come on, man. That shit is wild as hell. People ain't got nothing to do with this YouTube shit in the family. They got to be brung into the dumb fuck shit and then got to listen to a motherfucker say the most outlandish shit. Like, man, come on, man. Just to keep motherfuckers interested in what the fuck you got going on, because you got to keep the fuck shit going. That's the only way you know how to keep your fucking numbers up, is to keep the fuck shit going. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. And that's why you ain't gonna never see me over here trying to entertain that bullshit. That's all bullshit. All of that shit was going on is straight bullshit. And I ain't gonna be sitting up being no bullshit motherfucker, sit up here to even entertain, even talk about that dumb shit. They expect a motherfucker to have old fake ass outrage about, man, get the fuck out of here. No. The only thing that I will have a question about is if it's alleged that Kevlo did get touched by a pastor and you knew about it, then why in the fuck did it take an argument on YouTube for you to put that shit on out there like that? The fuck? Man, I don't give a fuck how mad one of my family members make me. It ain't nowhere in the fuck that I'm gonna put something like that on out here on the internet for stranger motherfuckers to add their opinion to when they don't even know the full story and ain't gonna never know. Because you know why? You wasn't there. So you will never get the full story about some shit like that. You wasn't there. And that's why I can't entertain no bullshit like that at all. This is all some overlay for the underplay type shit to have motherfuckers sitting up there keeping their name relevant in the fucking algorithms. No, not gonna happen over here. I ain't gonna keep it relevant like that over here. But the fact still remains, if Kwame Brown already, if it was alleged that that shit is true, what you said, Kwame Brown, and you knew about it and you never spoke up about it, boy, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, my nigga. And that was something that you should have probably kept to your fucking self. Trying to outdo a situation that don't need to be outdo nothing. Y'all could just leave well enough alone, my nigga. But anyway, let me get the fuck on up out of here, man. Let me enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I don't even want to. I ain't even about to mention this shit no more. I just had to let it be known because of what Kwame Brown insinuated about Kevlo. And if all of this is true by your own words, then you not speaking up for your own little cousin right there lets me know what type of individual you is. So salute to the chat. I'm up out this Jane. I'm up out of here. Shit. I'm gone, y'all. Salute to the chat. Y'all hit the like button.